Hi guys, and welcome back to Captains of Industry, where we're on top of the food for a while. I'm going to leave the food for a bit now. I've got to grips with this here. I've got an idea how it works now. We've got the points there, and then we can decide what we're doing. We're going for crop yield. We are getting too many potatoes at the minute, but the grain is coming for the feed, so I'm getting the last one of them going. Plenty of feed in there, so let's hope it works down. This is off doing feed and it's more on production. We'll come back to all this. You can see the potatoes are full and it's blocking everything up on that line. One problem to the next. So we'll let that just feed through. This has got the corn and everything on this line. Once it starts feeding in, you can see it will should start to even itself out. Like I said, this I figured out how it works and what it's doing. A little bit more learning on it, which is the best we want. We're going for crop yield at the minute, which is coming up nice. I have started mining bauxite. That's over here. Now, I'm using the one that was here, so they've got a bit to travel. I'm going to sacrifice that yet, because we're not going to do bauxite this episode. I also need titanium. Well, let me just explain what I've done here. Once they get built, these will have sand in them, because we could be getting sand out of that. That's the storage for the bauxite, plenty there. That's going to be for titanium, but I can't get titanium ore yet. But we haven't researched titanium refining. That's the next one on the research. Titanium smelting. We've got robotic assembly doing 5%, so we've got a bit to wait on that. We'll try and increase that now. And titanium smelting then, and that should give us what we need for the rocket parts. I will come on to that if I need it. I am building some excavators for here. I want to try and get these trees off it, and then if I just go layers, you can see the titanium there. I think this is the only one we have, and we've got gold to sort. I have to sort the gold out as well. Okay, that looks like we've covered part of the gold there. We can sort that out when we get down to it. What I want to sort out is this power fluctuation, and sorry, he's doing nothing at the minute. You can go onto that one. Have 2 trucks. Just spotted him there doing nothing. I've got one there because he's controlling this dumping ground. We started to getting this filled in. Right, power fluctuation. Where are we? Here. I think part of it might have been this, which is now getting emptied. Yeah. That is now processing. We had room for sludge, but was that causing it? I've got it on export. That's one problem. Next one, I don't think it's a good layout. That's obvious. I don't think it's a good layout. That is handling there. I can't increase the reactor without that happening. There's where power fluctuation. Coming right in there. It's good timing. So that is telling me water. And also, I've been looking at JD Plays. I'm going to completely redesign this here. That is our new layout. These are all wired in together. Just going to put the main input and output. And I think we need more water here. We're going to deal with this one first. Leave that one running as is. Yeah, you can see there it goes again. He needs water. So, we're going to tackle this one. Where am I going to start? Right, water. Sea pump. I don't know if one will do it or we need more than one. And we're going to have thermal desalinators. I've got to get steam into these. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try 5 of them. Right, I want water coming in. Again, you'll have to bear with me because it's still learning the game. I will use this pipe. Don't need that end bit there though. Right, you're gonna go. That's gonna feed the seawater, hopefully into all them. If I have to put more pumps, I will, and I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. You're gonna go into there. Now the waste, I am just gonna ship it straight out. So I'm gonna need 2 pipes here. We'll do this bottom one first. You're gonna go water. I want housing, waste management. I am just going to dump the water straight back out there. Okay, we need to flip that. And you're getting connected into that one. Right, that will get our water. Oh, I've got to get steam. I wonder if we could pinch a bit of steam. And it's a long way to take it off here. What steam do they produce? 24. We've got an electric boiler there. That produces 24. And what do these want? It's a long way to ship it though. That's the one we're going for. 24 low pressure steam. Or deplete. It's got to be low pressure. Okay, we'll come to that. Right. Now the big one. Try and leave that in if we can. I'm going to put Cooling tower. No, not cooling tower. I want a water. Storage. Large one. I'm just going to make sure I can get through there. If we have to move it, we'll move it. Alright, so I want him connecting into that. And he's going to be water. I want to make sure I've got a good supply. And he's going to take over from this one. Or supplement that one. Probably supplement the rig we've got. Make sure we've got water. I think that's part of where we've been getting the problem. If I do another line here. Don't want it snapping. Right, we'll just run you there for a minute. I am wondering if we could run, once we get the reactors running, and we will be upgrading them. Why have you decided not to connect? Ah, dear. Let's get them. Try it again. Because I took snapping off, didn't I? There we go. Use your head. On my head. You've got to come up to that one. And we're going to have to get steam out, aren't we? No. Yes. Yeah, we're going to get steam out. Oh, it's a bit of a nightmare. Right. Cooling tower. We're going to go there. 1, 2, 3. Right, another pipe. Snapping off. And then we'll run him. Snapping on. We should only need the one. Right, let's get them connected. That's the output. I'm gonna confuse myself here. You want steam coming in. You don't need steam going out. My mistake. Let's just make sure on that. Yeah, output, brine, and... So it's steam in, not steam out. So that's got to be flipped. That was my mistake, that. Flipped. Plenty of mistakes I've made on this series, but we will get better. Right, you can now flip the very end one. Right, steam in, which is... Right, I've got to check my... So it's top one here. This is going to be messy, because I want to use... one of these. For some reason they're not... Whoa, look at that. No wonder we're having problems. Okay, I'm still going to pinch his steam though. This is temporary till I can figure out how I'm going to... Hang on, it doesn't have to be. What do we want? 24. I could use an electric boiler. He's going to have water coming in. We'll pinch that off one of the other pipes. And we can turn him on and off as we need. Put him there for a minute. So we want the steam. Steam on this. Right, you're going to connect into there. Your water, we've got a line here. We will pinch off that one. I shouldn't need a big line. And he'll feed down there into there. Let's see if we can get that lot made. What was that top output? That is the water going out, which we've got to get over to There. We want that filling up first. Right, let's see if we can get that made. I'll put that other reactor on. You lot can be made. How's that reactor doing now? Let's... There's the problem we've been getting though. And that won't have been helping. I'm leaving this one shut down for now because this is what we're going to work on. I thought I told you to get built. Yeah, there goes our computing in and out, in and out. Yeah, you... Oh, we've run out of Unity. Okay. Well, we can still carry on. It's no use getting that done without the rest. Not enough Unity. Right, we could... I thought that was on. I honestly thought that was on. Put it on to 2%. We'll have to keep an eye on our food. Which, while we're here... Potatoes are still causing a bottleneck. Could always put another shortcut in there, but I want to get on with other stuff. Like more of this sorting out. Right, we'll keep an eye on the food. Where are we? We're down here. Right, you're off. Oh, I want this building first. Let me get this built first and I'm back with you in a minute. Okay guys, they're built. Power is still fluctuating and it will do while I'm getting this built. Right, we want the water from these into this tower. And of course I've done it the wrong way, but I'm not going to change it. I'm going to make a bigger pipe though. I know they're not built, but they are ready for getting the waste when we do it, because we're going to basically completely rebuild this first reactor. Right, that's getting the water in, fresh water, so we should always have water in there. Now then, this is taking it from here, which I want to disable. How's that one doing? He's getting close, so I'm gonna leave that pipe there for now. Yeah, that's feeding into there. That. Yeah, he's feeding in to this. Right, so he is getting water from a separate, as long as we leave this pipe alone here. He's going to get shut off now. There we do it. And wind right down. Right down, come on. Right, ease off. I'm going to take out all these. A complete lot. I am just watching. I don't catch that. This pipe here, it's a maze of pipes. That's the one we're going to leave. We can use... Oh, look at our food gone down. I am going to address that before we go. I should make it last a bit better. How's that? It's feeding through. Power is going to fluctuate a lot. We're going to be stopping and starting. Yeah, because we've knocked all this out. Right, I want these cooling towers. So you've only got... You can come out, you're coming out. You can come out. You can come out. That lot there. That one there can come out. Might have been better scrapping the whole lot and starting from scratch. He's powered off. I want... Yeah, he's filling up. He's filling up. Yeah, you're for processing. Now, I might need... I think I do from looking at it. Another one of these. Because don't forget, they're only taking 108, and each of these is taking 108. But when he's... and I've got the same on the output. Let's just pause this, because this... going to cause a bit of problem. Right, let's get rid of all this here. Let's get the game going again. Pause, go, pause, go. Let's get rid of all this lot here. Not copy. Unity is going to be the biggest slow down. Now that's the state. So I don't want to confuse myself in future with this pipe here. And they're both feeding out. Okay, so you're the... Take that one out for a minute. No, 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 no. He's going to be taking his main water from here. Let's leave that in. Yeah, because he's feeding that. And he's feeding us. And he's... We'll leave that in for a minute. It will probably end up coming out. I want you to feed into... that one. That is the emergency water supply. And you... bit messy. I want him... I'm gonna have to redo all that. I'm gonna have to redo them. Should I do them now? No, I'll do them later. Yes, very bad. Do them later. He's gonna supply... That's the water supply going in from there. And don't forget, he's gonna have wastewater pumped into here. Okay, we knew... Let me pause this again. Let's get the Unity up and then we can do a bit more. Get rid of all this lot. So, back in a minute. Okay, guys, we've got all that cleared. So, let's see if this works. We're going to try... If it does work, I'll rebuild all this lot. I'll do it offline and get all these pipes sorted out. Especially this little bit here. Right, so we're going to take a copy. And he should slot where... Ooh, just a little bit out with that one. If he can fit in there. Okay, he's in. I don't want them... They should not have connected. Okay, we've got a little bit of work to do here. I've messed up. Shouldn't be too bad to do. I might have to just put them back in. Right. Yeah, I have messed up a little bit here. Okay, okay. Luckily we just did a copy of it. Just very carefully take that out. Try that again. Sometimes it's better to leave your copies there. Right. We're going to have to let that one go. Don't fetch him so... Right, he's going to go there. A little bit further away than I would have liked. I would have liked him more over this side. Right, I just got to figure out what my connections... All my connections are. Right, first of all, I want... this bottom piece here making? It's a little bit close to that that bridge, but that won't really harm. Right, I've got to figure out what pipe is what. So you're the input and you're the output. Right, so you're going to that one, you're going to that one. You are emergency steam out, so you're gonna come across what did I want the oh yeah, I'm gonna get down to the back here. We've never connected this up, have I? Oh dear. I've made a right mess of this again. Alright, you go there, and then down here into there. Little mess of my pipes again. As per usual. Right, let's get that built. Not copy. Unity. Get all that built. Right, now I need to connect my output. It should all be... There he is, there he is. You... Not this one. You've got to feed... What? There should not be a water pipe. You should be steam going in. Oh, and I was trying to be so careful with this. Right, you were steam going in. Get rid of that. Right, you come down. Okay, don't come down. Go to there then. You feed into that pipe. Right, that's the steam in, water in. One more to do, which is this one here. Which for some... Hang on, I've confused myself. Let's get them built. Get you built. Not the best for showing if you want to learn how to play this game. If you want to learn how not to play the game, highly advise you to watch me. Right, I need to... Just 1 second, guys. If I do a quick copy of that. That's what's confused me. That pipe there should be connected to that one. And that one can be connected get you built. Right, now I can you okay, come over. That is messed me up a little bit. You should connect. Right, there's one done. You're in there. You should come. Okay, we'll do it this way. And you're gonna feed into... I've got it right. It's... do you know what? Needs completely redoing. That should be the steam pipe there. It's not worked out as good as I hoped, my episode here again. Right. I really need to get everything built so I can get the power level. Let's do the next slot, next row. What we like for Unity 12. Click on. Let's get the whole lot. Speed her up, see what we can get. Of course, you do the ones that I don't need doing. I want these doing first. 2. Let's see if he'll power up. Broken. Because we've no Unity. Okay, that... no maintenance. Wait, that was okay. How's this one doing? He's going to be broken. And somehow we've still got power. Right, why... You've got... it's that. There's why we're not getting it. He's blocked. Glass. Okay. Can we upgrade him? No. What we can do... Storage. I'm not worried about getting this the right and wrong way. Get you built. Not enough unity. Trust me to do it that way round. You can get constructed though. Urgent. And we want a pipe. Transport. Not pipe. U-shaped. Just take it from there. Into there. And you can feed. I will do it nice and pretty at a later date. Just need him connecting in there. More important, I need this connecting. That is why we're not getting anything through. So we're going to have to get more glass manufacturing. Or sell it. Can we do a quick trade? Anybody want glass? Typical no. Can buy glass, but I don't want to. That was just a quick trade, and I need this. Oh, there we go. There he's in. He's in. I should get the maintenance coming back up. What? I'm trying to think what glass is used for. Yeah, it's moving now, so... Maintenance should start to increase slowly. And that's not going to stop us trying to get this built. And again, I admit myself an awful episode. Right, let's get these built what we can. And then find out what problems we've got on here. Because I'm... Click on that. Right, these are not balanced. No, I don't want them on auto balance. At least we're getting unity coming in, and I can keep doing these a little bit at a time. Keep an eye on that maintenance. It should start to be coming up now. Yeah, just about coming up. I need maintenance on this though. 37. We haven't got 37. So we can't do a quick repair. At least we've got power running though. I was hoping to upgrade these today because that's what I want to do next. Is the upgrade. Which is... Um, that's what we're going to be looking at next, which is this. But we might get some aluminium sorted. How's that? Okay, how I can speed this up is if I find where I am. What? Why are you not getting sand? I haven't got a break there, have I? Ah. Aha. What is that? Have I sent... Do you know what I might have done? Sent sand. Two ways. That's me sand line. We're not getting any sand because we've none in there. Okay. We're in a mess again. Mining. That's why we've no sand. What about this one? No, he's empty as well. Oh dear, oh dear. About you? We haven't got your sand ones built. Forget you built. See if that will do the trick. I doubt it, but... Now I had take... I've got a feeling that I've got a feeling the dumping and then the excavators are clearing it. Why are you stuck there? Yeah, I know water's getting low. Okay, can we get... Well, we are getting a little bit of maintenance. Can we get the rest of this built while we wait? How much we got? 2 left. Right, let me sort this sand problem out. Yeah, as soon as it's... Where that one. It's, I don't think that is causing a problem, but why have I got... He's fetching sand from over here, or he's taking... He could be taking sand to here. Okay, so we need to get this sand... Right, let's get this mine in here. Don't mine there, you've done all that. You don't... Let's reset this mining from scratch. Okay. Put a slope on him. It's because I'm rushing and it's all going wrong. Back in a minute with you. Let me just get this sorted out. I'm rushing because it's been recorded. Back in a minute. Okay guys, back with you after that little crisis. Got the maintenance back up. Everything seems to be going okay. A little bit of sand there. Yeah, that's cross line. It is doing sand two ways. It's supplying sand to here, which is supplying all these. Oh, you can see it there coming down. So it wasn't just the glass waste, which is actually eased off there. We'll keep an eye on that glass. Right, let's get these power generators going. Right, everything looks like it's in. This one. Oh, we're doing okay on power even though everything's idle. Right, let's power this baby up. See if it all works. If it does work, I'll redo all this one offline. More or less the same as that, but make these connections here a bit better. I'll have to put the spare water over to this one, but let's get these going. Ah, we've got a pipe there missing. Right, we've got stuff coming in. We might have to increase the power. Alright, we're holding steady. Let's pin that there so we can see how these... It might just take a bit for the steam to get up because we're only doing 96. And there's 96, 96. Oh, that one should be off. Their emergency. And that should be off. Alright, we're... not getting anything yet. We're going to up the reactor to stage 2. What's up with you? Output is full. Right, why? Because we've still got water in the system. Should be no water in. Let's do that one first. How much water? There's one going. Get the water out of that one. And again. Right, he's got steam. It's just that one there that's causing the problem. Right, they're all going. These need to be priority number high. These are going to be the main power. Okay. Why aren't you getting any? That's the wrong way. That's the right way. Yeah, they're shut down because might overload. Right, what's up with you now? Still getting not enough on the output. Maybe increase that pipe to the maximum, because I've got the two lots combining. Upgrade you. Add why are you not? Okay, little problem there. So if we turn that off now, and we connect. I don't like doing this, but I'm just going to do it to get us out of this mess. Got too much water in the system. Because he's not taking any water out. No. Oh. That is bad. We've connected these pipes to the wrong one. Ah dear, I should... Do you know what? I should go back and redo all this recording. But you've seen all the warts and all anybody stuck around with for this long. Hopefully if I kept that going. Right, you gotta come out. He's feeding water in and he should be... Yeah, he's about to red line. Demolish, come on. Come on. Right, we want a... This pipe needs changing direction. This pipe needs changing direction. And I've got to get a connection into there, which I should be able to do. I'm going to take him up, because I want him. Go that way, thank you. Right, try that again. I want him up high so I can add more to him. And we'll use that one. Down. You'll feed into there. Get you made. Get you made. They're going. This one should now start to work. We'll come back to him. Yeah, we're gonna get them. They're still not clearing the water. Because I've got a pipe, your water out, you're going in there. You never connected to that one. Right, how's this reactor doing? Overheating. Yeah, steam out. Which you're not flowing. I'll put water. Okay. Quick fix. I'm not having luck here, I tell you. Onto that one. Make him. Get some of that water out of the system. We might have overloaded it slightly. And I don't know why this one is not. Because his pipe's not been made. There we go. There we go. might be worthwhile me redoing some of these steam pipes. 450 is plenty there. Have each one have its own output. That one is a bit concerning. He could actually... I'm going to go in a minute, guys. Another mess I've made. But I am learning where I'm going wrong every time. I'm going to take that one. Get rid of it. I'm going to put him in the top one. That is only emergency cooling steam. I've got a feeling that... Yeah, I changed the way I was doing it. That might have thrown me out. Right, that is cleared. That is down in temperature. He needs maintenance. Right, let's see if we can... Right, he's got water. He's got fuel. Level 1. Let's pin that again. Steam's coming through. Give him a minute to 98. Right, he's putting 96 steam. I don't forget, he's... Power level. That's that power level. I want this one. 192. Which is what we need to keep all these going. Just give it a minute for it all to... We thought we had it last time. What is that one? 200%. Now what is that one? 300, 288. I don't want to go that high at the minute. That is if we do go maximum power. Are you switched on or off? You're idle, right. Power we need is 70... Call it 80. $30, $60, $120. You lot on pause because you've been running away. You should be on pause. And the big one. In fact, if I use my head, all I've got to do He's paused them. And of course it's going to have an effect on our recycling. Just let that lot wind. Yeah, that's getting no steam because it's only from these here. This lot is the first row, that lot is that row. Missing input, yeah, that's right. So that is winding down. Come on, get the pause. I've got to be careful there because I don't want to pause the conveyor. Right, we're just redlining now. Okay, so we're gonna put this one back on. But I'm better just leaving these on once. They're the ones for that first one. And of course it'll take a minute for it to spin up again. Demand 105. Right, let's check our reactor. Fluctuating. He's holding steady. These are still... What I might do, instead of sending all this steam through the one pipe, yeah, a little bit of work there. And workforce is down. See if we can keep you running now. Okay folks, I'm going to call that it. We've got it there nearly. I'll work on that second one offline. I'm just going to power this back up until I can sort it proper. Like I said, I don't want to hit that conveyor. I might need that going as well. And of course it takes a few minutes for it all to spin up. There we go. Another reactor should do it. And then we will look at upgrading the reactor. I will do that in between episodes. I will sort the farming out. Next episode I think we'll be looking at this, because this is piling up here. And that is going to be one big headache with plenty of problems. And I've got to get the titanium for him as well. There we go, we've got that done. Sand going in there. I need to get more workers in. That is easy done. The power is still... I'll have a little fiddle with this. It's on the output. Yeah, 450 pipes. Yeah, see, everybody's output is going down through that one. Can't have that fluctuation. And of course, I built this all the wrong way. At least that's working. That's holding. Uni still and nobody can get to you now. That is bad on my part. We'll have to sort that out. Because I've boxed him in. And I've got to sort. I will see you next time. I will get this duplicated over here. We'll have a look. We've got to get the upgrade, but I think we're doing aluminium. You see, I think he actually reached there. This one. And you're full, and you are going in into that one, which has got plenty in. We need to get the processing done. Still not happy with it, but we've got more. What if I put them on? Auto balance. It's really on the upgrade where we can't use it. I will see you all next time. I'm gonna go, guys, because I'll be here trying to sort this out for ages. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye for now. Just a quick update, guys. It only took a couple of minutes. The problem was on this fencing. Bit of a mess with my wiring here, pipe work, but I've just put each one of them turbines into each one of these, and that seems to have cured it. So that is going. You can see the power there. Temperature's nice. That's coming in. We're not getting any red lines, and I'll work on the other one. I'll rebuild this one, same as that, bit tidier on some of the stuff. I will see you on the next episode, where maybe upgrading these, maybe doing aluminium. We'll see how we decide. That was fun but frustrating. I need to do a little bit better, but like I said, every time I learn, that is actually going quite nice now. And we're getting more power than the other one. You can see we only had 4. We've got 6. I'll see you next time.